Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending the area you're watching from. So this is me showing you how I made this ogbono soup in a grinding style. So the first stage is where I have not grinded and cutting some of the ingredients. And the second stage is when I have done the necessary. So the next procedure, I added my palm oil and allow it to um hot for a while, then added my obono. Combine them together by steaming and add my water. As you can see, this is it. And after that, what is going next is my okra. Already cut okra. So after adding the okra, I have to turn it. I have to stir it so that it will not have lumps. So I continue to stir this, and at the same time, I didn't want it to stick down. So the next one I'm going to put is my seasoning cube, grinded obey and crayfish. So this is me adding my seasoning cube. After adding the seasoning cube, I keep on turning. Then I added my mixed crayfish and obey. So I have to stir this as well as to beat it a bit. And while doing this, you have to be careful so that your food will not pour or rather fell off. So this is it. This is me, and I'm still beating it so hard to avoid that lump. There is nothing on earth that I hate in ogbono soup than lump. And what causes this lump is when you did not stir ingredients very well. If you don't stir it very well, if you don't beat it very well, it will have a kind of lump. And funny enough, if you eat that lump, what you'll be seeing is just your ingredients. So at this point in time, I introduce salt. So this is my salt. As I added salt and I continue to stir, I didn't want it to stick down there. So if you stick down there, it can make your pot to burn, thereby giving the soup another taste that you will not like to have. So the last stage, the next stage I'm going to add is my fish. So I have already washed this fish like 2 times, and this is me adding it. At this point I added fish, I have to be very careful while stirring this time around, because if you do it too hard, that fish will pieces on your pot automatically, and a lot of bones, and you know that you will not like it. So me, I am stirring this one gentle and continuously. So I'm consistency on this one. And the last thing that I'll put here is my vegetable. I am using ora in this recipe. So this is me, I added, and I have to carefully massage, try to put it down on the soup and allow it to combine on its own while I am still carefully turning it because of my fish. So I continue to give it that little massage while allow it to cook at least a little bit tender. At that point, I tasted this food because the aroma was just everywhere. My neighbor have to come and say, "Mommy, what are you cooking?" I smiled. I said, "I'm not cooking, all," and she quickly said it's ogbono soup because the aroma covered the whole compound, and it was like, yummy. You know that aroma, right? So this is at this point, this food is done. This food is okay now to eat. So I went ahead and prepared my semo. I'll be eating this with semovita. You can eat it with anything of your choice. It can be fufu, amala, or whatever. So this is me dishing out for me and my children. So this is it. This is it, and it was heavenly. Please help me by sharing. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on YouTube. That's the support I need for you. Oh, yeah, bye.